Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, and boy, have I got a piano concerto for you. This is just such hot stuff. Now, you may recall recently I did a review of a bunch of concertos and concertinos by Brazilian composer Francisco Mignone, who lived from, he lived from 1897 to 1986. That means he had a nice long life. And this guy is a find. I'm telling you, he's a major composer. We need to do much, much more of his music, as much as we can hear. He wrote solo piano stuff and vocal music and orchestral music. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. He was of Italian descent. He studied actually in Milan. He's from the generation immediately following Villa-Lobos, who was kind of his idol when it came to at least Brazilian classical music. He was very talented. And because his style was basically tonal and attractive, of course, no one's going to listen to it. But he wrote in 1958 a piano concerto, which is fantastically performed by I think she's Brazilian pianist, Clélia Iruzun. She's really first rate. She's a wonderful, wonderful artist. And she's joined by the Royal Philharmonic under Jac van Steen doing Mignone's piano concerto. Now, if you like Prokofiev, if you like Rachmaninoff, you are gonna love this concerto. It's Prokofiev's sixth piano concerto. Actually, there are a lot of piano concertos that start with this sort of, exordium of some kind. Then comes this big, gorgeous melody where the piano's going up and down the keyboard and rolling arpeggios, and the violins come soaring in, a la Rachmaninoff's second concerto. The John Ireland concerto does it. The Leroy Anderson concerto does it. Mignone's concerto does it. They all do it, and they all do it differently, and they all do it wonderfully. And the fact that it may be a little bit derivative, who cares? Anyway, so the first movement is kind of like that, although it's spikier, it's more rhythmic, and it has a certain primal quality to it that's just remarkable. Oh, you're just gonna love it. It's just fantastic. The writing for the piano is brilliant. The orchestration is delicious. The slow movement, it's nocturnal and sexy, and it has a wonderful part for the tam-tam. I mean, come on, right? But the finale, it's the finale that's going to sell it. The finale is absolutely Prokofiev's sixth piano concerto. It's a march, the march in the Prokofiev third. It's one of those Prokofiev-like melodies. It's played at opposite ends of the keyboard, very, very high. And see, my arms don't even, I can't even get my hands in the picture here to show you how wide the intervals are. It's hilarious. It's deliciously ironic and sardonic. And the movement is a rondo, and oh God, it's wonderful. I'm telling you, this is an amazing discovery. It's on the Somm label, by the way. Somm. There it is. Yeah, I want you to see this because you really want to hear it. And then she gives us some Mignone piano music, solo music, the first and fifth Valsa de Esquina. That's, waltzes from the street corner, essentially. And then two bits of Albéniz, the Suite Española. They're beautiful performances. I mean, she's really, really good. She's got it. She's absolutely got it. And then we've got the Albéniz Piano Concerto, Opus 78, which is delicious as well. It's sometimes known as the Concerto Fantastico. It's not like, hallucinogenic. It's kind of like the Saint-Saëns second piano concerto, only in Spain. I mean, it's not obviously Spanishy. It's more Frenchy, if you want to have to pick something. But it has that wonderful, wonderful lightness and insouciance. That's the word. It's insouciant and delicious, and it's played with great lightness and appeal and virtuosity by Clélia Iruzun. I want to get to say this a few times. Listen for her. She's really a talented artist. The sonics are fabulous. The orchestra sounds great. The balances are terrific. This is on the Somm label. Somm. I have absolutely no idea how they got the money to do this. Somebody must be backing her, and whoever's doing it, keep doing it. Because Mignone actually wrote four Brazilian rhapsodies also for piano and orchestra, and there's I mean, first of all, I want to hear more of her. I mean, she's made a couple other recordings, by the way, including Mignone, I believe. But this is a find, an amazing discovery, and I swear, I challenge you not to love every bit of it once you hear this disc. Both concertos, really both concertos, but the real discovery, because the Albéniz has been recorded a bunch of times, is this Mignone concerto. It is hot stuff. The guy is a discovery. There's not a lot of orchestral music by him. There's that Naxos disc, which is part of its Brazilian music series. There's a wonderful disc on Bis of orchestral works that you really should hear. And there's this piano concerto, and I'm in love, and you will be too. So keep on listening, friends. Thank you for joining me. Take care.